Hi everyone, this is Priyanjali Jain and you are watching Let's Associate, a collaboration between Associate Women in Cricket and Women's Crick Zone. Today we have a very special guest with us, joining us from the Singapore cricket team. Her name is Dhavina Haresh Sharma. Dhavina, thank you so much for being here today.
Hi,
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you so much. So Dhavina, firstly, can you just tell us a bit about yourself?
So I'm a bowling all-rounder. I bowl off spin,
Mhm.
and I've been playing cricket since 2008. And other than cricket, I help in my family business, and we are distributors of FMCG products and food products from our region.
Okay, perfect. And tell me a little bit about how you sort of got interested in cricket and what made you join the Singapore women's team.
So I actually started playing cricket with my cousin in Mumbai.
Okay.
So used to go there for during my December vacations
Mhm.
to visit my grandparents. So my cousin had this really huge backyard in his house. So I spent majority of my time there.
Great.
And yeah, so I actually learned to play cricket there, and it was just basic cricket, like with a tennis ball and a cricket bat.
Mhm.
But I really enjoyed it. And
Great.
then also my mom watches a lot of cricket. So so the more I watched, I got interested in it.
Mhm.
But I think like initially in Singapore, we didn't really know that girls trained.
Yeah.
So then I think in 2008, my dad had a conversation with his friend, and from there he found out that girls do train. So then I joined. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's awesome. And I mean, you've been with the team for such a long time. You've literally seen it from the initial stages all the way to what it
Yes.
looks like right now. So, sort
Yeah.
of, what do you see, in terms of how the team has evolved? What do you sort of see in terms of that evolution of the women's team then to now?
So I think there are a lot more girls now,
Okay.
and it's a lot more structured as well.
Okay.
So in the sense like we have the younger girls, they train at the SCA Academy,
Hmm.
and then from there on, like once they progress, they move on to the development squad.
Yeah.
So like when they are in the development squad, they join us for trainings
Mhm.
on certain days, and also like our local matches and all, they are involved in it. They play with us.
Right.
Yeah, so then from there based on our performances, they select the national side.
Okay. Nice. And is
Yeah.
it like you have a club structure in the sense that you have multiple women's teams playing against each other?
We normally have like multiple teams, so we just play against each other. Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. And do you have any upcoming tournaments?
Right now we don't really have any confirmed tournaments.
Okay.
Like we normally usually play against Malaysia, like
Right.
the Saudi Cup in August, but then due to the COVID situation, it's really uncertain right now. So
Yeah.
yeah, we don't really have any.
Right. Right. No, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think with COVID, of
Yeah.
course, it has made it difficult for a lot of people.
Everything's changed a lot. So
That is also true. That's also true.
yeah.
Now, coming back to cricket, I do want to know also what do you enjoy the most? Like, why do you enjoy playing cricket?
I think for me, I really enjoy bowling the most.
Okay.
Like I really love the challenge of getting a batsman out,
Right.
and like anticipating what the batsman is going to do with the next ball I bowl. And yeah.
Right. Awesome. And any good memories? I'm sure you have a lot, but maybe pick one or two, on the field memories that you have.
On the field memories, I think I'll never forget, like in 2018, it was my first opportunity to open the innings. It was
Okay.
against Malaysia,
Yeah.
and I actually batted throughout the whole innings,
Yeah.
and I scored a 34 not out, and we actually won the match. So
Okay. Very nice.
yeah.
Very nice. And I know you said, of course, no upcoming tournaments as of now. But
Yeah.
what do you see are sort of the short-term goals and the long-term goals for the women's team in Singapore?
So I think the short-term goals, like for me personally, I think the short-term goals would be like to work on variations in my bowling,
Mhm.
and get like a 5 wicket haul in a game.
Right.
And long-term goals would be to work together with the team, and work hard right now together with the team and win many tournaments.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And I mean, from the time you started to now, I'm sure also there's been development in terms of just how everything is structured in SCA, the Singapore Cricket Association.
Yes, right.
So in terms of the national setup, do you have like, in terms of like, let's say a physiotherapist, full-time coach, what does that look like?
So currently we have two coaches.
Okay.
So Coach Chamal and Coach Irfan.
Right.
Yeah, and we actually train under lights.
Okay.
So we have no issue like how it was like before, where we had to stop at before 7.
Right.
And majority of people worked that time, so it was really hard. So now we train like we train 3 times a week.
Okay.
Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So we start at 7 p.m. and then we end at 9:30 p.m.
Okay.
And also like we get a lot of center wicket practice.
Okay.
And a lot of match scenarios as well.
Right.
And we also play matches with the boys at least like once a week, the under 16 boys.
Okay. Okay. That's good that you're getting that exposure and you're getting to play more matches, because I think that's something that I see common across a lot of the teams that for women's cricket especially, they just don't get enough exposure, enough matches, and I think the more we play, the better we get, right? So I think that's great that they're allowing you to do that and you're getting to do that. You mentioned also about sort of having, of course, later practices because of work, and you mentioned, of course, you're one of those players that is working and playing. So how do you balance that?
So for me, I'm blessed in the sense that I help in my family business. So time is a bit flexible for me.
Right.
So I can leave earlier or I can come in to work a bit later as long as my work is done. But then I also have like the support of my parents and my brother. So like when I go for tournaments or if I leave early for trainings, they will help me with my work.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And what about the other some of the other girls? How do they manage?
The other girls, some of them do find it tough, but then now that training starts at 7, right?
Yeah.
Most of them end work around 6:30 or so they can get to training by 7:15.
Okay, very interesting. I love that. Now, Dhavina, I want to move towards a very original segment called Rapid Fire. I'm going to ask you a few questions, and just, or I might just, say a phrase, and whatever's the first word that comes to your mind, or first, thing that comes to your mind, just blurt it out, right? You don't have to think too much about it. All right. So first thing, your all-time sporting hero.
Rahul Dravid.
Okay. Your favorite holiday destination.
Switzerland,
which I don't think you can go right now, but that's great.
Yeah, I can. I know. I really miss it.
Hopefully soon. Yeah. Best moment on the cricket field.
I think I mentioned earlier, like my 34 not out.
Yes.
Against Malaysia. Yeah.
Yeah. Your favorite meal.
My favorite meal, chicken rice.
Chicken rice, yes. Now, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
It would be to fly. I think it would be easier to catch the ball if I can fly.
I love how you connect that to cricket as well. All right. And any pre-match superstitions that you have?
Oh yeah, I do. Nutella and bread before a match. I have to have that.
Every match?
Yeah, every match, because I believe that like every time I eat that, I tend to do well. So
okay. Maybe I should try that. If you could be reborn as a female cricketer, past or present, who would you want to be born as?
Mithali Raj.
Mithali Raj, okay, good choice. Apart from cricket, any other sport that you enjoy playing?
I play a lot of badminton as well.
Okay, and finally, favorite hobby?
Hobby would go, I love to go for long walks, like with my music. So
okay, very nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Dhavina. This was lovely to have you, and it was great getting to know a little bit more about your story and a bit more about Singapore cricket. And I hope we get to speak to you again very soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.